Stop, bebê. Relaxa.
Another window. Get out the window. Hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. The thing's gonna blow. Hurry up. Oh my god, she's so slow. Go, go. Oh, Jesus. Shitting me? This is not good. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, alright. Do a little bit of moderation. We're trying to ruin the moment. I want to make sure that we're good. Alright, we're good. Good, no problem here. And let us continue. Yeah. What the hell is she gonna do here? Good question. Shit, he killed is what she's gonna do. There's another window right there. She jumps through the window. Oh my god. Holy shit. Did she make it? She made it. She made it. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Alright, you wanna know the dumbest thing? I'm not kidding you, there's an option, get this, to go inside the refrigerator. What it is, I think they were referencing Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where he survives a nuke by going inside of a refrigerator. She can go in the fridge and she actually survives the blast. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever, but that's an option. I'm serious. Holy shit, that was close. Looks like we're all gonna meet at the docks, all 4 main characters for the final showdown. What happens if you jump? I think you die. I think if you jump, you actually break your neck and die. If she messes up a quick time, she can die. If she makes the wrong choices, she can die. And I think the only 2 choices are to stay in the fridge or go out the window. That's it. Call Ethan.
I know where Sean is. I've got to tell Ethan.
So by the way, this is also a backup. So if Ethan failed the trials and didn't have enough information to go to the right place, since she knows it now, she could call Ethan and tell him, and then he'll still show up for the finale. So there's kind of safeguards in place. If you screw one thing up, you can do a save and then do it another way. And this is one of the ways that's a backup. He knows. Confirmed. Yeah, Jane already knows. The docs. Did she tell him or what? He didn't answer? Yeah. He's not dead yet. Alright, this is gonna be awesome, man. The final showdown. Alright, here we go. Get ready. Yeah, the true finale starts now. Get ready. Alright, man. This is it. The beginning of the end game. The final confrontation. Yep. And I'm psyched, and this must be Sean, and I'm psyched because I want to see how all my decisions... You see now the views spike because we're at the end. The views start spiking on these final parts. Good evening, Rollor. Good evening, Derek. How are you guys doing? They're just arriving late. And, Astronaut says, do you think a real-life fridge would protect you from a blast like that? Number one, I don't think it would even fit in a real-life fridge. Number two, if the whole apartment was on fire and exploded, does it matter if you're in a fridge? Right? The fridge is not impenetrable or impervious.
Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge.
It's ridiculous, you know? Of course you're gonna get hurt. As the game have turned out, looks like the only person who I really fucked over was Jaden. Because I made him take the drugs that one time when he was fighting Mad Dog or whatever the fuck his name was. Yeah, that's bullshit. We didn't mean to. And, I didn't mean to. I didn't know he was gonna. You know, nonsense. It's not fair. And he accidentally killed Nathaniel, the Christ freak. So, you know. Clever dad. Clever dad? I mean, that means Ethan got there of his own accord. He didn't have to get the help from Madison. He figured it out on the trials. Everyone's going to show up at some point here. All 4 of our characters will show up. Well, Ethan showed up at the right place. He's got the poison in him though, so he's gonna die. Right, he's poisoned. Unless it wasn't really poison, who knows?
Sean! Where's Sean? Sean's done for. I got the address wrong.
The fuck? You won't go up the stairs? Oh, he's right here in this grate. This has to be him. This is where he was.
I've been looking for him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do.
Drink 7 gallons of alcohol and not die.
In order to save his son.
Oh, that too.
Oh, I searched. And then I remembered you.
Remembered him from where? Oh, from the news story. And when he tried to save his son, he couldn't. I'm sure it was a news story.
He was there.
Oh, he was right there the whole time.
He watched the whole thing happen.
All those murders. Just to find a father capable of saving his son. Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Just as much as
Wow. What a fucked up thing to say.
I finished her damn trials. Now give me back my son. It's there. All you have to do is open that grate.
Unfortunately, I rigged it to explode. He's gonna shoot
Yeah,
us.
look at this. He's fucked up. He pulls out a gun anyway.
Yes, Jaden showed up.
Jaden to the rescue.
Jaden to the rescue.
I just said that.
Come on, my
Alright. This is a good place, actually, because we're about to get into a giant action sequence. So this is a good place to split the part, because the next part will likely have the finale of the action of the game and everything. So let's do that now. And then, after the game ends, we have the epilogue video that I filmed, and then on top of that, I'm going to tell you about this hidden plot hole. Well, not really hidden, but this plot hole that I'll tell you how it gets explained, because there's no way you would know it by playing the game. Anyway, good stuff. When I come back, likely, it's the action-packed finale of Heavy Rain. I'll see you then. Okay, yeah, we're at 57. There's 3 more parts, but one of the parts, for some reason, is, like, really short. I don't know why. I think one of the parts coming up is only, like, 5 minutes or something like that. So, it shouldn't be too long, all right? Okay. You guys ready? You guys are excited. Wow, people in the chat are, like, really excited. Oh, how the hell is Fat Shelby so fast? I don't know. How the hell did Fat Shelby completely disarm everyone in the mansion? How did he murder a bunch of hitmen in the mansion? Right? Basically, Shelby is an ultra badass in this game. He's like the super ultra badass. It's like amazing. He's the most unhealthy person in the game, yet somehow he's the toughest motherfucker, right? Okay. Are we ready? Let's do it. Let's see how it ends. Here we go, everybody. Okay, everyone, welcome back to likely what is going to be the conclusion of my retro replay of Heavy Rain. Give or take, it may be a little longer. It really depends. But right now, we're in the big finale, the action-packed segment, where Ethan's trying to save Sean. Norton Jaden is currently chasing Scott Shelby. At the same time, we already know the cops are on the way, and Madison's also coming. So all this is about to culminate. Get ready. Let's see how it ends. Oh, he got the power. He's going to become He-Man for a second.
Find something quick, you asshole.
Hurry up. Hurry the hell up.
There's gotta be something around here. Aha. Yeah, you can pry it off with that fucking thing. Go, go, go. Move, I'm pressing block. Come on.
Frank, you need the leverage.
Oh my god, is that fucking strong?
No, you get it in and you jump on it. Put your whole body weight on it. Up the right leverage. There you go.
He opened the lock. Save him. Save him. Save the boy. Save him and come on, you can do it. You can save him. You can save him. You can save him. Oh.
into the water, and oh my god, it's the girl from the ring.
Sonico jumps out. Pulls him in.
But it was too late.
Oh, here we go.
Heavy rain. This is the climax of heavy rain.
Look out, idiot.
Well,
What
a
the?
suplex, a perfect suplex onto the below. Fuck, okay. Alright, wiggle,
So-
wiggle. I did it.
You can die here. You can die if you fuck up these quick times right here.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Shot.
Right to the family
All's fair,
jewels.
motherfucker. Come on, beat this fat, crispy, cream-loving motherfucker. Send him back to fucking Wendy's to get a burger. Didn't you hear it? The Baconator's out of stock. Shit. No, it's no time for TV. What is that? What the fuck? Just throw everything.
Slapping everything away. It's great.
Oh my god. Oh, come on down. Fuck.
No, I fucked it up. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh no.
Good dodge, good dodge. X, come on.
Oh no.
How dare you hit me with this fucking tube? Take your positions. Suspect is likely to be armed and dangerous. Oh shit, police here too?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Take your positions. Completely ignore the two men fighting on that ramp up there. Obviously, they have nothing to do with the origami killer. Just try to storm the building instead.
Kill. I repeat, shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill. Except for those two men up there fighting above us that you can clearly see. It. It's so angry.
You won't get away this time. We'll gun him down as soon as he shows us. Stop. Hey! What are you doing? Fuck you.
Lieutenant,
I'm delivering a pizza.
I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami killer.
What is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut.
By the way, that's a reveal. She's a journalist. We didn't know that until this very moment. There is a scene in the game where she can actually like fess up, or Ethan can discover that, and then basically Ethan gets incredibly angry at her, and you have to make the decision if you want to forgive her or not. And if you don't forgive her, then it changes the plot. So basically, she's been a journalist the entire time, trying to track down a story. That's her actual role in the game. You might be saying, I don't understand, why the hell is she even involved in the game? That's why. She doesn't have any stakes. She's just a journalist.
Get her out of here. I don't want her to get away. Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible
You know she's gonna break free.
Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
All right, back to this epicness.
Oh, God.
Fuck. Come on, man. That's bullshit. Here you go. Triangle, triangle. No, don't get beat up by this fat, overweight motherfucker. Come on, man. You're better than this. Get up. Get up. Get up. There we go.
Bonk.
Yes.
Nice.
Take his fucking tooth out. Oh.
Nice.
You need a root canal, boy. Ooh, uppercut.
That was a nice
Up with
uppercut.
that, too. Oh. Oh, come on. You're just cutting between scenes like crazy.
I know.
It's insane.
Epic.
Don't help me, son. Please. Breathe. You gotta save him. You gotta save him, man. Come on. Save your son. You can do it. Bullshit. I'm not gonna let the kid die. What is this fucking horseshit, man?
Remember I said one of my biggest regrets is that I so yeah, I remember being so angry that the kid died. I was like, I'm replaying that scene.
You shitting me, dude? You like fuck up CPR like once? See where it lets us continue from.
The beginning. We're back at the fucking beginning. We have to do the whole thing over.
Here he's fine. Obviously, there's a way to save him. I fucked up one thing of CPR and the kid dies. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm an expert at doing CPR and a fucking bullshot controller. My bad.
So my thought was I thought it was my fault. I thought that he died because I fucked up the CPR. I messed up 2 inputs. I thought he literally died because of that.
Can I please fucking just beat this game now and not have the kid die? So I cry myself to fucking sleep tonight.
I agree. See, Chakak says this means the game made you care, and that's a good thing. You're right. I mean, you care so much about the plot at this point that you're like, dude, there's no way I'm letting this kid die. I'll fucking play the whole game if I have to. Right? Wow. Oh, it's split apart. I had to fucking split apart in the middle of it.
Oh, come on! Dude, I did that perfectly.
You did. See, I did it perfectly. I didn't make any mistakes.
Dude, I did the CPR perfectly. So there's no way to save the kid? Are you kidding me? There's no way to save the son. The son dies no matter what. After all this shit, the kid dies. What the fuck kind of ending is this bullshit?
Did you hear that? I'm so upset. I just slammed my controller on the ground. I was really pissed off, and I threw my controller on the ground. I was so upset.
The father made it there within the hour. Did perfect CPR, and the kid still dies. What the fuck, man? Now I'm pissed. Oh shit! Oh my god, what this fucking game just fucking totally fooled me.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Oh my god, I got fooled right there.
The
Dad. I knew you were coming soon.
Alright, we did it. Whew. Now it's time to fucking take out Scotty Too Hottie.
Sean, it's a bad time to tell you that we're going to a water park for vacation tomorrow. Are you ready?
This shit's gonna die in 10 minutes.
You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world.
Aww.
Apparently he has no symptoms.
I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
Because it wasn't really poison, it was fucking with you.
But he didn't really poison himself after all. Thank you to Alex from Phoenix for a super chat. He says, oh, Phil, you were a crude joker, but you always had a big heart. No, obviously I meant everything that I said in every joke, and I was a really awful person who wanted every child to die and be trafficked. And, you know, I obviously meant every sexual comment I made in every video. I was just the most heinous, villainous, devil, you know, awful person on the planet, right? I mean, that's what people say now, because they're morons, but, you know, totally I don't have moments like this where I actually really had emotional attachment to characters in a game and cared, right? That never happened.
You wanted him to live, you just wanted him to pass the challenges.
Ash, get her out of my face.
Oh boy,
Mars
here we
didn't
go.
do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent. Yeah!
Oh shit, there she goes. Let's look what she's doing, she's driving away. Oh shit.
fucked it up.
That's fucking bullshit. Did she get away still? I guess not. What the fuck? It's fucking bullshit. Now I gotta restart it again.
Wow! Yo, I cheated the hell out of the end of this game. I cheated the hell out of the end of this game. Wow. Coming in.
Oh, I got the trophy. Great.
And the trophy saved the game.
Silver trophy, save the kid. I'm probably gonna do it again now. They're not gonna let me resume from her.
I will admit it's bullshit. Because like you go right from a cutscene that's emotional, and then you're right to another scene, and they're like, oh, you need to do this quick time perfectly right now. Like, wait, what? No, we're coming out of an emotional scene. I'm not even ready for this. Oh, you missed one button and put fuck you. Like, what the hell is that shit? That's bullshit.
If you could just do this, couldn't you just redo every scenario and get every trophy and just immediately redo it? That's what it seems like, right?
What the hell is he doing?
R2. Okay, what button's R2? I press
There's
it.
a zipping mosquito with the room.
Press it. No, doesn't count. Yeah, fuck you.
Look at that.
Whatever you say. Ash, get oh, good. Am I free to do it from here?
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent. Yeah!
There we go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Get it right.
R2.
Right.
Left. Oh, right.
Oh, shit.
Left. Right. Left. Holy shit. She falls anyway.
He crashed anyway.
What do we do?
Shoot her immediately.
Fire, I repeat. Hold your fire.
Alright, cool. She's gonna save Ethan now, too. What's going on?
The cops, they're out
Attention all personnel, that's the lead editor of Kotaku. Get ready to fire.
there. They have the building surrounded. They'll shoot you if you go outside.
She's gonna write a smear article about us any moment. I just know it. Get ready.
I'll just live here forever then.
I'll go out alone. I'll talk to them. I'll explain.
You'll be dead before you can open your mouth. Look, we'll all go out together with our hands in the air, and they can't possibly shoot us. I have the evidence that proves your innocence, Ethan.
What the fuck? Sean's dead.
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't trust you.
Sean's on the ground dead.
I was only thinking about Sean, and I thought...
That's okay. The only thing that matters is that you saved your son.
Yeah, you didn't have any sex while you were trying to save him. Yeah, because it would have been a better choice if you had sex with this fucking slut instead of saving your son, you know. I on the fucking prize. Here, I'm a car door, asshole. Oh, wait a minute,
TV.
it's a TV. Put down my old fucking shirt.
Let-
He's gotta be hurt. Oh, I did that. That's bullshit. You see the curve?
You saw the wrench. The wrench curved like a fucking softball. It went whoop, 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 whoop. You ever seen a wrench curve like that in real life in midair?
The wrench didn't even curve like a curveball. The earth must have been rotating too fast to the right when he threw it.
Oh shit!
Well, he fell off.
There he goes.
Oh shit!
We're about to have some ground Shelby for dinner.
Oh shit! And that was the end of Scott Shelby. He got fucked up.
Yummy.
Come on, grab it, Jane, you idiot. Grab something. Woo! He did it.
Nealon's on a diet of floating glitched eggs, so can you imagine how good he's gonna taste when they package him and sell him
Got
at
the
the
killer
register?
and he survived.
Yeah.
Now is when the killer comes back for one last scare.
Do something else. If he fell in and he came back out for one last scare, I would be impressed with that one.
Second now. Any moment.
Oh, bloody.
Anytime, he's coming.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there. We can't get to it.
Oh, okay. I guess he's dead. I guess he got the grind up.
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
He did it.
How can you even understand that, Liz?
Wow. Maximum happy ending. son gets saved, Shelby gets
Alright,
fucking...
well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Okay, so I'll just say this before we get to see the full ending sequence. The most fucked up scenario ending of this game is if you know that Shelby's the killer, so essentially it's the second playthrough. You can make choices so that everyone else gets killed and Shelby survives. So think if Jaden never figures it out, so he's not there. If Ethan never figures it out, right? If Madison never figures it out, or if any of them die during the course of the game, and Lauren, remember when they got put into the lake and Lauren was in the car with Shelby? You escape the car and leave her in the car. So if you do everything there perfectly, and if you get all the evidence clean at Manfred's, so there's literally zero evidence left in the game to tie it to Shelby. The ending is he gets away scot-free, and there's no finale. Like, there's no reason for it. No one figured anything out. So he just continues on being the origami killer, and you get the best trophy in the game, the gold trophy. It's the hardest one to get in the whole game, because it's almost an impossible scenario. Like, you have to play the game perfectly to get that scenario. But you need to know Shelby's the killer to get it, you see?
Awesome. So what happens after this? Let's see. Is there a real ending or what?
You know, I'm still suspect. I think maybe that Hunter Biden's the killer. Maybe there's going to be a twist here at the ending. Let's find out.
Four heroes.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold, so we can pass it through the quarantine check. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromise. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
By the bravery of Ethan Mars.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs. Especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice locked. You need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full overrun.
Of his own will. What a dumb killer he was. Dumb shit.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts.
Aww.
That's right.
Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going,
I will never let
or where it had been. Only smugglers did that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
like glue.
Can I just grab this?
Sure thing, Jax.
You're stuck to me, kiddo, like that disgusting gum at the bottom of my shoe.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. It's uncalled for, Philip the Past.
Alright, then I think we can stay here.
I want my room to be one with the toilet in it. Son, you really are special needs, aren't you?
Oh, that's so fucked up. That is so fucked up, dude.
Collapsed. The end.
So, by the way, for the record, there's another ending where Sean is supposed to be going between his parents, you know, because they have shared custody or whatever. And now all of a sudden, just because you decide to have a romance scene, now Madison's like the new mom. Yeah, that's the ending scene. She's like the mom of the family now. It's like, what? The fuck kind of ending scene is that? Doesn't even make sense.
Oh shit, what the hell's this?
So by the way, we're not done. I have to continue with my endings. Remember, I have to do only 10-minute videos. So I have to make another video now to do the ending because we're running out of time.
Hi! We're about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable series of investigative articles about the Origami Killer case.
Here we go.
Showing Incredible courage. Her daring intervention led to the arrest of the country's most wanted criminal and saved the life of a little boy.
Wow.
This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Page. Good evening.
It's the hooker with a heart of gold, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, you've been described as being both determined and tenacious. Two qualities, no doubt, that were needed to see you through the dark hours of this unbelievable story.
Your cold steel ain't gonna change you.
Afraid at any time.
See, so in this case, she gets an ending, an epilogue ending, where she's a successful journalist and writer instead of the mother of the family, which makes, again, the mother of the family ending doesn't make sense. It's very weird.
Saw the size of his cock. She wrote a book called Heavy Rain. Look at this.
Yep, it's her book.
Thriller.
Her book is supposed to be the game. Again, it's
Signing
based on
the
her book.
It's Scott Shelby, the origami killer. He would get killed.
Thank you, Mr. I really about
Very unfortunate
We need more journalists like you, Miss Page. It's a good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
This guy's on the movie.
Yep.
You deserve a better episode.
Oh. God.
What the hell?
Right. So it is guessed that if they actually did go through with their DLCs as they had planned, they did say that there were going to be expansion DLCs for the game. Now, one of the DLCs was supposed to be like the actress she had to try to track down and stop. But they never made any of them because Sony insisted that they port this game for PS Move and they didn't have the resources to do both. They dropped the DLCs. Never get that story ever. How sad.
Foreboding. Obviously, that probably means there's going to be a sequel. Oh my god, more Let's Talk tonight?
Our guest today is on the cover of today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of that known as the Origami Killer.
In reality, this is all correct. It's Norman who did it. Because if Norman didn't solve the case to get there, like Shelby probably would have what happened. So actually, if you really think about it, Norman is the true hero.
Save the life of young Sean Marsden. Determination, courage, and intelligence upon our Norman.
Oh, I thought they were going to announce me. I fucking did it. By the way, how long are you on the fucking
What's this door?
What the hell is this? Oh, he's still addicted.
Look at the dump.
Yeah, I couldn't get him to give up the drugs. Just because he took it once in the entire game, he's still addicted. Unbelievable, man. No! Get out of here! He has the power! Nice!
He got the
I gave him the power to choose. Awesome. He only took it once in the game when he had to. That's a good ending right there. So what's left? FBI again?
He says dives into the toilet after it.
Where does he get those wonderful toys? Jane's testing out the new virtual back scratcher.
Back scratcher.
What the shit? What the shit is that? Wait a minute. What does this mean?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is going on? Dude, how much LSD did you fucking take this morning?
So
That could be bad.
it's a fucked up ending. It's a dark ending. He stopped the Origami Killer, but because he took the drugs during the course of the game, his mind is fractured and he's fucked up for life. So basically he's done. He can't be an investigator anymore. He's basically nuts. Wow, what a fucked up ending, huh?
Basically that means because he quit, but because he didn't quit for the whole game, he's still seeing shit.
Yep.
That's not good. He's got symptoms. Oh well, still not the worst possible ending. Oh, wow, I wonder how she feels now that she knows that the guy who was supposedly trying to help her.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms?
Of course he did.
I don't know why you did all this.
Here comes Killer Dick.
Nothing can justify it anyway.
I dance on your grave.
I feel nothing but contempt for you. Nothing but contempt.
Good, fuck him. Right
Oh,
now.
spit on his grave. Damn.
I would have pulled my fucking pants down, took a shit right on his fucking face, personally. Rubbed it on there. Fuck you, letters and shit.
Wow.
Actually, when it dug up his fucking casket, yanked out his dead arm and used his dead arm to write "fuck you" in my own shit on his gravestone, so I didn't have to touch my own shit. That's how
Wow.
much I take it out.
Wow.
Written and directed by David Cage. Oh shit, that didn't really happen. Oh, there's.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna have one final part of this retro react. Here's why. Number one, we're gonna see some alternate scenes in the credits. They actually show some alternate scenes. Number two, there's one video left, and the video is my final recap reactions from 2010 of what I thought about the overall game. Then what I want to do is tell you today what I think about the game, what I think about the playthrough, and I want to talk about the plot hole. Okay? So we'll be back. There's going to be one final part of the retro react of Heavy Rain right after this. I'll see you then. Okay, I want to just stretch my legs before we do this, but yeah, this will be the final part. This is me. We have just enough time. This is going to be perfect. It's going to work out absolutely perfectly. Okay. Oh, oh. Yes, you guys are welcome. To those who are saying thank you, playthrough, you're welcome. It's not really playthrough, but for the retro react. Remember to vote. Right now, the poll is live on the community tab of this channel. We're going to check that before I sign off tonight and see what's in the lead. Please vote. In 1 week, we have to vote, and that's going to determine what we do next week for retro react. Okay? Okay. Are we ready? Let's do it. Let's do the finale here. Okay, everyone, welcome to the epilogue/finale of my retro react to Heavy Rain from 2010. What we're gonna do now, in the credits of the game, they actually show a few like alternate scenes. I'm sure as the credits are rolling, I in 2010 give my thoughts. There's a separate video. That's where I did my recap reactions, just like I did.
Quick, we're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Coming up. That's never addressed in the game. Here we go.
Showing all the alternate things that could happen that didn't happen in my
company.
However, I jumped. He jumps here too, huh? Oh yeah, here we go. Show some titty. Come on, baby.
Not paying attention because I mean to say I don't pay attention. I can't. There's idiots in the chat trying to play right now. $8 in. Want to see reaction? You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Maybe that's $8 honestly, I think like DLC taxidermist, that's one of the most hilarious things I've ever done. His taxidermist is just funny as shit because of the awesome stuff that's next year. I don't really want to do any more Heavy Rain right now. Okay. Now can I focus on this again? Thank you. Here we go.
Fuck you. Well, the chance was the best fight for really the killer. You know?
Yeah, it's true. It's always got killed with the best fight.
Nossa, para. Oxi.
What a soundtrack, right? What an epic soundtrack to fit the game. The soundtrack
All right, let's get out of here.
is so good, so suspenseful.
There is no time. We must leave.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Sure enough, appreciate the playthrough and all the small tidbits you add throughout, explaining things like the golden watch and the plot hole for future content. Yeah, you'll see. No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. That's what a good reaction should be, honestly. Exactly, it's like anxiety-inducing soundtrack. I agree, it's so suspenseful, this soundtrack, right?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
I don't really say anything here, huh? We just listen to the music.
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Seriously, the music is makes the game. If imagine the soundtrack sucked, but the music
What
makes
are the
game so much
asteroids?
more tense and
They can be
suspenseful.
destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony,
Is this my
and
favorite
maybe
Quantic
us.
Dream game?
We might not even be able to jump to
I don't
hyperspace in
think
time.
it's between this
Then we
or
die here.
the
Choose
Triple
now.
Cuban. The Triple Cuban obviously is a much better game with so many more choices, and there's so much more going on. But this is kind of the game that got me into the almost like choose your own adventure genre of game. It really is the first one.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
What do you mean? They intended for the sound to sound like. That was intentional. Wow, I continue.
I'm just wondering if there's anything after the credits at all.
I continue watching the credits. Oh, you really haven't seen the credits? I didn't see you listen to the credits, is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, now the credits are done. Let's see if I have something to say.
It's on the fucking screen because none of these people deserve credit.
What? None of these people deserve credit.
Thank you. Someone who actually made the game says something. Oh my god. Planet Police, without whom life wouldn't be life. Oh, one guy snuck a little personal message in there. How touching. I guess that's it. When you continue, it goes to the epilogue. Did I unlock any other extras?
Probably not.
No, I think I unlocked all the extras. Making of the music, that's probably a lot more for the different scenarios that you knew. What the fuck's in the online shop? You know, why would I want to leave the game? Sure, I want to leave the game.
Yes,
It's a good
to
idea.
aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
Alright, so here's the thing. I didn't give my final thoughts in this video because I did another one, so let's watch the next one.
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon
I
Hawk.
totally didn't say, spoiler alert, and then the first, line in this video is like, so this killer is Scott Shelby.
Whatever occurred on
Imagine if
board the
someone just wanted to
Harbinger
hear my
had
final
rendered you
thoughts, and immediately I
unconscious.
spoiled the
Though
twist.
your thoughts were faint, I was still
Wow,
able to
that
find
was
you,
bad.
sealed
Alright,
in
that's
one of
pretty
the
bad.
cargo holds.
Pretty darn bad. Oops. Well, sorry about that. Anyone who I spoiled.
I do not
14
know
years
how
ago.
the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to...
Taco looked just like his bill. And everything just fit, so. That's cool.
Be
I like that
silent.
because,
We're having a
in the
conversation here.
reviews, like I said at the very beginning of this, they said in the reviews, if you follow the clues, you should be able to figure it out, man. I was actually able to figure it out, so that's pretty cool. But there are some plot holes, like, how the fuck did he kill Manfred?
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. That little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get.
I'm sure there's a couple other plot holes in there too. Well, besides, I'm not really gonna nitpick.
There is one, and we'll talk about it as soon as I'm done talking here. I'll talk about that plot hole to adjourn this retro react.
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Yes, there are some game bugs, like you saw a lot of audio bugs, which I think are due to the
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
It's a lot larger file size, so to compress it and to run it through your speakers.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
I couldn't turn left and right. I was fucking doing it, and nothing would happen. Same thing when I was trying to cross
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
You have to hold the button, and when you want to turn, let go of the run button. Turn slowly to the right like you're fucking playing Resident
Perhaps,
Evil 1.
but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
And then I actually saw there was that one book part
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
By the way, you notice I still have post-nasal drip 14 years ago. I still snorted. The thing was back then.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
No one's really complaining anymore, so I guess that's a
You
good thing
fought in the
that finally I
Mandalorian
can
Wars,
use
and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
I like how everything tied in. Even the endings, the unique endings that you get for the things that you've done in the game are awesome. I like that. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to get this game because it's not a game, it's just a movie.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
Depending on the choices you make, you completely change the outcomes. So you can replay it again and get a different outcome. It's a game. It's so interactive. That's the core of what this is.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but we might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
You're like, oh, press it doesn't count. You're like, what do you mean doesn't count? How fast do I have to fucking press these buttons? At least in Heavy Rain, it gives you some leniency.
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid can fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Gives you some leniency in your emotions. And even if you do fuck up a couple times, it doesn't just kill you instantly.
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
The plot is one of the best plots I've ever had.
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
Thriller, crime drama style movie. Really enjoyed the music. I have to say, unless something really like fucking earth-shattering happens this year, this game has to be in my top 10 best games of the year. And it's probably gonna be top 5, if not top 3. I don't know what's in the top 3.
I don't remember if a game beat this for Game of the Year. Do you have anything? I don't remember that year. 2010 was a good year for games. I can't remember. No, I think Red Dead was my Game of the Year. Red Dead Redemption, I believe, was my Game of the Year. I think this was like the Richard Red 3, if I remember.
Now, don't get me wrong, there might be something that totally blows me out of the water later this year. There's a lot of new things that are being announced, like Dead Space 2 and other stuff that are going to be probably preempted for the end of the year. Who knows what's actually going to be released this year? But right now, this game is a front runner. In fact, this game, I'm going to admit right now, the games I played this year, this is my favorite game so far. So, if you've been on the fence about this, I'm going to tell you right now, I think this game is worth a buy. Because I only played it once, and it was, what, 8 to 10 hours of gameplay there? And I'm interested in maybe playing it again. Am I going to necessarily play it on YouTube again? Probably not, because it'll take too fucking long, as you know. There's a lot of other games coming out that I want to get to, but this is the kind of game I'm going to hang on to it. There's DLC coming out. Everyone's saying that the DLC card that I showed you in the unboxing video isn't good till March 4th. It was supposed to be good on launch day, but they pushed it back a couple weeks. I'm definitely going to be checking that out on March 4th. So, undoubtedly, this is a game worth buying, worth playing over and over. It's unique in what it is. Everyone seems to be entertained just by watching me play it. No matter what you play out, it's fun. You'll have to try out different options and things. And some of the stuff in there is pretty fun. Some of the fight scenes look more choreographed, like there's when they fucking let Piper's wax in the face, or when Miriam grabs Miriam drills them down in the arms.
Mario.
So that's it. I really like Heavy Rain. I thought it was a really good game. I thought it was the perfect length. It's not too long where it drags on so fucking far that you get bored, you really don't care anymore. At the same time, it has enough twists. I'd say probably around the middle of the game is some of the best part, because you really start to see clues flying left and right, and you can't, oh man, who could it be? Who could the killer be? Definitely buy that game too.
What an ultimate letdown that not only was there not a sequel, there were no DLCs, and basically all plans for any future content tied to the game were scrapped for the stupid PS4 version as demanded by the publisher, Sony. And then they moved on to their next game. Not saying that their next game wasn't good, because Beyond Two Souls is a very good game. Detroit Become Human is an outstanding game, but still it's disappointing for someone who loved this game so much. Good news is, by playing
droid.
Rain, I was inspired to play other similar style of games. Like, for example, this is the game that convinced me I want to try The Walking Dead, you know, Telltale series. And then I got becoming a huge fan of the Telltale series. I was a ton of the back in the day. Some of my most old playthroughs that got me tons of attention on YouTube. You know, before the world got oversaturated with that style of game. So, pretty cool that it led to that. At the same time, sad that Heavy Rain never really got its due after this. It should have had way more content and never got any of it.
Jeszcze zakasujemy.
You know, it's the same kind of a thing. It's more about the story and a little bit of gameplay mixed in rather than all about the gameplay, which most of these games are these days. It's just all gameplay and a little crappy story on the side. This game was so focused on the story, it was like watching an excellent movie or reading a long crime drama. But you also had interaction, which I think was perfect. A perfect mix. So, for me, this game's going to get a really high score. I'm not going to give it an official score. I don't know if I'll ever, you know, give it an official score because it's a good game. As you know, usually I'm leaving hateful truths on games that I don't like or games that aren't apparently good.
And this was the king. You know, 2010 is totally different. I hadn't turned the Hateful Truth into a full-on review series. I only used it to basically review kind of crappy games. So, yeah, pretty different from what it eventually became. Sleeta just did a $5 super chat. Says your Walking Dead playthrough is my all-time favorite. I watched it so many times. I still do a few times a year. That could be a great one for a throwback playthrough. We didn't even think of that, did we? We could do that. We could definitely do the Walking Dead Telltale series as one of the ones that we watch back and react to. However, I'll be honest, I prefer not to do one of that style of game again. We just did Heavy Rain for 6 weeks. Maybe that's one for later this year, right? I'd be totally down to do a reaction to that playthrough with you guys later this year if you're interested. Just not right now because we just did Heavy Rain. And thank you, Sleeta.
This game, I'm sold. This game's amazing. So, very good game. I recommend everyone goes out and tries it. If you're watching this video the week of release of the game, which I'm sure a lot of people are, just to let you know, the next game I'll be playing is Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's going to start on...
This has nothing to do with anything now, so... Okay, so what I'd like to do real fast, since we're about to adjourn, I think we pretty much said everything. One thing I want to do, I mean, I didn't have this set up, my bad. I forgot to close this. I wanted to go full screen for a second here, and I don't have it set up. I just want to talk about now, having done this in 2024, my thoughts about the game, and my thoughts about my particular playthrough of the game, and why I feel like it was such a popular playthrough, and so many people learned about me from that playthrough. And I want to talk about the plot hole, okay? You want to, you know what? I want to talk about the plot hole now. So here's the plot hole that's never resolved. At the beginning of the game, when Ethan loses Sean, it's because he has a blackout, right? When he awakens from his blackout, he's in the middle of a street, and he has an origami figure in his hand, okay? Previously in the game, there was another blackout, remember, earlier on? So if you don't remember those blackouts, it's because they just stopped happening in the middle of the game, and you might say, why did that happen? What were the blackouts? Why did they stop happening, okay? Because get this, the plot was changed during the development of the game. Okay? For those who don't know, Quantic Dream's game previous to Heavy Rain was called either Indigo Prophecy or Fahrenheit, depending on where you were located. Okay? And that game had tons of supernatural elements tied to not only psychic abilities, but aliens and all kinds of crazy stuff. And when they made this one, they actually wanted that to be a plot line of the game. Alright? Now, I thought it was a cop-out, because, like, if they never explained the blackouts, that's stupid, because now you don't understand why he had them, and that was the reason why you actually expected Ethan to be the killer in the game, right? And then they just forgot about that plot. Well, they didn't forget about it. Here's the original plot. When...
My name is Willy Wonka. Prepare to be amazed. You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker.
The best chocolate in the world.
Ooh. I got an idea.
Where do we start?
Making chocolate, of course.
construction site where Shelby's brother, John Shepard, died. That, when he wakes up in the street, right next to him is the construction site where Shelby's brother died in the flashback. So basically, he has a psychic connection to Shelby, and he's inadvertently in this, like, dream state. He's walking around, wandering to, like, Shelby's origins of why he murders kids. Okay? There's even a whole dream sequence that they actually created where he's underwater and he's swimming in, like, this psychic world, and he's piecing together clues of who the origami killer is, and the whole sequence was cut from the game. So literally, it's never explained why he has the blackouts in the game, but that was the real reason. So it was supposed to be like he uses clues in the game to figure out who the killer is through his psychic connection with the killer, but that was removed from the game entirely. Honestly, I actually think the game is better without that, because I like it being more of like a murder mystery rather than any supernatural twist. And at the same time, the fact that they dropped the blackouts entirely and never explained them. How does Ethan get origami in his hand? It doesn't make sense. And that's a big plot hole that I wish they had resolved in the final game. But for the most part, this game, I would say if you've never played this game before, and you're playing it for the very first time, it rings true as a great game, right? The plot itself is very, very well written. I like the fact that you keep guessing and there's all these red herrings, right? First you think it could be Ethan, and you think maybe it's Blake, right? Yes, you suspect Shelby during the course of the game, but there's a lot of other twists that make you think maybe it's not him, like the Manfred twist, right? So I absolutely love the fact that the game keeps you guessing and the plot is that well written. I also like, you saw the emotion I had at that point. Being a YouTuber for just under a year and a half, I hadn't found any games that made me feel that kind of emotion as a game. I really didn't have emotional ties to the game. I was more disconnected, just kicking around with them. And this game makes you feel you want to save Sean, and if he dies, you're like, whoa, and I reloaded just to find out, oh, he actually would have lived anyway, right? So, it really tugged at my heartstrings. Now, today, if you play the game, it's rough around the edges. You see the animations aren't as good. Voice acting, that sounds, some of these actors are obviously French, they don't pronounce that word, the word candy, right? Like, what the hell, they don't know how to pronounce the goddamn word of the main killer. It's like, what the heck? There's game bugs. I'm sure today they fixed it. By the way, there's a remastered version that was put out on PS4 many years later, and I actually did a run in that version as well on PSP Gaming. And that version probably fixes the bugs. You probably don't have the audio bugs, you probably don't have the club glitch and all of that. But I still think to this day that the game stands up. If you've never played this game before and you haven't experienced that plot, I think that that's an excellent game. I really do. You should check it out. But what about the playthrough? Is the playthrough still resonating today? Well, obviously the commentary is painful, right? I mean, let's be honest here. Some of that commentary is so cringe. Over-the-top sexual comments, some really, really dark comments in regards to kids and things like that. And that kind of commentary today, so many people are so critical of everything and the cancel culture vibes of everything, correct? That they basically wouldn't ever let you do that commentary. Right? And now that we're doing these retro reactions, the fact is we can still watch this and we can laugh at it and say, okay, it was a different time. Back then I received absolutely no hateful comments, no criticism. Everyone loved the playthrough. Like I said, that's one of my most watched playthroughs of all time. Every part has 100,000 or more views. That one got me known. People started saying, wow, now we know who Darkside Phil is. We never really knew it. Now we saw the playthrough and laughed our asses off. I didn't get a mob of people outside my house with pitchforks and torches trying to lynch me for fucking playing that game and saying that stuff. No one cared. Everyone was like, oh, that's funny, right? Today, you can't say any of that stuff or do anything like that. It's just a completely different world, right? So as long as you watch that playthrough, understanding that, number one, the commentary is not serious. Yeah. That is not representative of my real thoughts. I was just trying to be over-the-top, entertaining, and edgy. Think South Park. Think, like I said a lot of the times back then, Howard Stern, right? That real kind of edgy humor was what I was going for, and it worked back then. Today, it probably wouldn't ever work again. I mean, God, I even said, remember the joke I made 2 years ago during the As Dusk Falls playthrough? It was a joke about child trafficking. I made the same joke in the Heavy Rain playthrough 14 years earlier, and no one cared. I do the joke now, and now oh, that's a horrible joke about children, and it's racist too, and it wasn't racist. You can't do it anymore. You just can't make those kind of jokes. People don't get it. They just kick your ass for it. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is, which a lot of people don't realize, this playthrough inspired a lot of people. PewDiePie, alright, basically was referencing me in his playthrough of Heavy Rain. He was saying that Blake looks like me. But you know that he probably watched my original playthrough of the game and then was inspired to play the game himself. And this was before he was wildly popular at the time. You know, in 2010 he wasn't. You know, there's all these different references. People have seen that playthrough over the years, and wow, it resonated and it inspired me to do something, which is really cool. You know, back then I didn't make any money doing YouTube. I made no money on that playthrough at all. None of those videos were monetized. That was just a hobby for me. To mess around. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that it would ever amount